My name is Levon Afeyan. The company is Seatply Products, Inc. We started manufacturing curved plywood 28 years ago in Montreal. We manufacture curved plywood components. These are the plywood parts that go inside chairs. We specialize in the contract seating market. Companies go through a lot of turmoil and change, especially these days where there's nothing seems to be very stable. In those situations, people have to look to see what needs to be done to improve and to adjust the path we're on. And with the help of the BDC consulting, it's very easy to find consultants, it's very easy to implement it, and very beneficial to the company. In fact, I was quite humbled to know that there were so many parts that I really had no idea about and didn't know how to manage. But most importantly for me was that lean manufacturing. So they found a very excellent consultant who had a lot of experience in this type of manufacturing. And with them, we were able to do 2 consulting experiments, one in our pressing department and one in our CNC room, implementing lean manufacturing techniques, training our employees, explaining to them the ideas what lean manufacturing were. And the results were dramatic. And we were able to go down from 75,000 square feet down to 65,000 square feet. And we did produce about 15% more with the same amount of people in less space. All that was absolutely necessary for us to go through the difficult times where the exchange rate alone was dropping 10 to 15% annually. About a year or so later, we came across more necessities where these new teams that were formed in cell manufacturing concepts needed some more motivation to work and improve their productivity even further. So I approached the BDC again and asked them what they could do to help us in this. And they suggested for us to do a complete human resource consulting, which in a short time allowed us to have not only an employee manual and brought us into a more well-managed firm and have an HR department, but it also allowed us to understand the need for a premium base per cell. And installing a premium base per cell and knowing how to calculate that in a way that's fair both for the employee and the company, of course, boosted the productivity of the employees, knowing that at the end of the day, the team had a premium to be paid to them. The last project we did with the BDC was the inventory control and purchasing. Of course, people want to wonder why I would need help purchasing, but when we switched from manufacturing to overseas importing, we came across some very strong challenges, which were how do you forecast the future, how much do you order in advance, how much inventory you keep, what is the value of your investment of this inventory. And to be honest with you, we had no concept of all of these. And it turned out, according to what our consultants told us, that there's a whole science behind that, which we weren't aware of. The BDC consulting group was able to find us the appropriate consultant for this. So we did a joint program where half the time was spent for them to teach our staff as to what the idea of this was, how the process, what the formulas were, for us to understand how to think about forecasting and buying in advance, and how to put dollar value for each operation. The only way to reduce costs is major labor costs, and that means productivity, improved productivity. And if you bring that to a larger level, a higher productivity industry makes the whole industry more competitive, makes the country more competitive. So, improved productivity and competitiveness go hand in hand. When we have a project that I feel that I need external help, I usually call the BDC if they haven't called me earlier. BDC Consulting comes up with a series of projects that we can look at, and they take on the responsibility of finding the right consultant for our work. Not only do we not know what it is that we need, if we do know that, we don't know how to find the consultant, how to evaluate the consultant. And we've, over the years, built a very strong trust relationship with the BDC Consulting, and it was very successful.